Dear Mona, you haven't had a chance to see this image of your mother yet, but I have, and I sure enjoy staring at her. That's your dad, not wearing a tank top for the first time in a few months. I also put on some hair wax and good cologne. 2 years ago, June 2nd, 2024, your mom and I got married and went to Europe for our honeymoon. Today is June 2nd, 2026, our 2 year anniversary. And although we can't go to Europe again to celebrate, we will go on a date, just your mom and I, and reminisce our adventures and our life before you opened your eyes and came into this world. I love riding scooters, and when we were traveling, it was the best way to get around and see everything, unbothered and uninterrupted. I didn't tell your mom where I was taking her because I wanted to surprise her. There's one dish that your mom really enjoys, especially on special occasions, and it's oysters with wine. But not just any wine, Sauvignon Blanc. It was awkward at first. Your mom and I just looking at each other without you in our arms. We found ourselves at a loss for what to talk about. It was like riding a bicycle after a very long time. A little wobbly at first, but after a few pedal strokes, we got the hang of it once more. I should mention, Mona, that I wasn't planning on drinking that night, but because of the atmosphere, I couldn't resist. So, we decided just to leave the scooter there and take a taxi home later in the evening. 2 years ago, Mona, we had no intention of having kids. It feels strange telling you that, but I think you deserve to know the truth. We wanted to enjoy our own lives. We wanted to see the rest of the world with our own eyes. But somewhere along the way, the sensation of visiting a new place was not as exciting. The flavor of trying a new dish was not as intense. The colors of a new sunset were not as vivid. It's like watching your favorite movie more than once. You still enjoy it, but the experience of watching it for the first time cannot be recreated. But these oysters, these are a different story. Your mom can eat a dozen of them easily. She can have them with lemon, with ginger, or Tabasco sauce. It's incredible. Me, on the other hand, I could never understand the appeal of raw oysters. In Greece, they are rare, so I never ate them. And to me, it just tastes like eating slimy seawater. I try it still every now and then to confirm that I don't like them. I'm more of a sweets guy anyway. People watching. This is leisure. This is luxury, especially these days. Taking care of you, Mona, is more than just a full-time job. We both love everything about parenting, but we also love each other. Sometimes, that flame flickers dimly in the middle of the night when we change your diaper for the 20th time. That's why we need moments like these, just to look at each other, to stare at strangers, and let time slip away. We found this wonderful restaurant that had sausages and other meats, and even outdoor seating. All of this reminded us of our time in Berlin. At this point in our date, we are about 2 hours in. This would not have been possible without your grandmother and Papu. My mom actually reminded me that it was our 2 year anniversary and that I should do something special. So we agreed that we would have a date night from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. So within those 3 hours, your mom and I tried to go to as many places as we could. It was exciting once again. This was a mix of different cured hams, salamis, and other salted meats, along with olives and pickles. Very good. And there you are, in the loving hands of your grandparents. Don't forget, Mona, your parents are people too. We are a couple. We were boyfriend and girlfriend once, also. We also happen to be your mom and dad. Even though we like that new face, it's important to remember it is not our only image. And so, to commemorate, we took a 2-year anniversary snap photo. And also bought a little slice of cake. Your grandmother bought a little candle and told us to make a wish. I can't tell you what I wished, Mona, because it won't come true if I do. It might seem silly to you celebrating something trivial as a wedding anniversary, but often it's the effort itself that reminds us the importance of those trivial moments. You are sleeping better and better these days, almost 3 hours straight at night. I found myself also thinking about your clothes for the first time and wondering what will look cute on you. Up until this point, we've just been concentrated with keeping you alive, so any superficial luxury has not even crossed our mind. But now, I find myself thinking, salmon is a good color on you. There are some advantages to having a baby later in life. Probably the greatest advantage is that you can receive the hand-me-downs from all your friends who've already had children. Our friends' generosity has touched me a great deal. The most necessary equipment for you, Mona, has all been gifted from your uncles and aunts. One day, when you are old enough, let's think of a good way to show how grateful we are.
Want to look at the whale? Can you see the whale, Mona? Can you see the whale? Let me show you another animal. The zebra. Zebra. Zebras live in Africa.
Playtime with you is getting more fun, but it's still a little one-sided. I usually end up doing all the talking and moving. But your mom put it nicely when she said, even though you can't move or speak, it doesn't mean you can't think. Hopefully this playtime helps you understand a little about what the world is about and how it works. The new mission is to get you to sleep completely on your own. Believe it or not, this is a very big and difficult step. Your Aunt Eugene has the magic fingers. She rubs her finger down your nose, and like magic, you drift into sleep. When I do it with my fingers, you look at me and say, Dad, your calluses are not soft. This mobile was also a gift. I wonder if you will have any recollection of this when you get older. You fell in love with it at first sight and stared at it for hours.
Hey, Mona.
키키키키 봤어 문화야? 공이 다 들어갔어요. 슈퍼. 우와 발박수. 우와 너무 잘한다. 문화는 키킹도 잘하고 댄싱도 잘하고 스키핑도
2 years ago, I married your mother, Mona. That one decision wasn't made with 100% certainty, but with a mix of hope, faith, and conviction. That decision has brought you into this world. Life's mathematics do not always make sense, and the good thing is that they don't need to. You will make mistakes. There will be massive minuses in your life, but there will also be positives, multiplications, divisions, and so much more. I hope at least that you find you a +1 that will walk with you through your adventures.